So have you ever done one of those DNA tests? The one they did in there?
No.
No?
People in my family have, though.
Yeah, like, what do they show you?
Well, I mean, ours just said that my sister was like 78% Italian.
Oh.
And then it gives you breakdowns of other nationalities that are in your
That's
thing.
cool. But it also can tell
If other people have had the test done, it'll link you to them, or it'll show that.
you're related to someone that you might not want to be related to.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
Do you want to try it? You want to do it?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared to do one of those things.
No.
Anyways, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark movie reviews.
Yeah, we want to acknowledge that we are behind 2 reviews, Legend of the Lost Locket and Falling in Love in Niagara. But
Yeah.
we do have reviews for them, and I think we're gonna get to those, maybe? I don't know, what do you think?
We are gonna do the Niagara one for sure.
Okay. Today we are reviewing
Branching Out,
starring Sarah Drew and Juan Pablo de Paz.
On Pablo de Pace.
De Pace? I thought it was De
know.
Paz.
I mean,
Either way, very cool name. Love it.
yeah.
The writer here, well, it was actually based on the story by Melissa Bustamante, and the teleplay was written by Joy Botkin.
Yeah.
And some other credits include Never Been Christ, 3 Bedroom, 2 Bath, 1 Ghost, liked that one, and Love's Greek to Me.
Oh. And I knew within the first 20 seconds of the movie that this was going to be a good one because the director here is McLean Nelson.
Yay, we love McLean.
One of our faves.
He's awesome, yeah.
Some other credits include Hollywood the Holly Lit Up, Heidelberg Holiday, and Presence of Love.
I mean,
Classics.
so, what's this one about?
To help build a family tree, single mom Amelia tracks down her daughter's biological father. It becomes a journey of trust, love, and discovering the meaning of family.
Pretty deep.
Very deep.
Do you think this one deserves a deep dive?
I
What
do
you
not.
think? No?
You know, we started writing one, and I think maybe with certain ones, it just doesn't really work as well, or just the
yeah.
time put in doesn't equal the funny.
It takes a significant amount of time to edit those animated synopses, which is what we refer to as the deep dive.
But I will say that we are going to go back and do Falling in Love with Niagara, which will have one.
That one will definitely have one.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We'll have fun with that one.
So, what do we think?
So when I saw the previews for this movie, I was very intrigued. You know, they have, someone talking about IVF. We have a single mother. The donor is some sort of rock star. It sounded interesting to me.
Yeah, like it definitely did. It made a little more sense when I saw McLean's name attached to it. Okay, this is going to be a good, different kind of story.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, I actually loved this one way more than I thought I would. And I would easily say that it's one of the best of the year.
Oh, really?
Not that that's like saying a ton just yet.
Yeah, they weren't that great this
Yeah.
year. The Spring
So
into
far,
Love
yeah.
catalog wasn't that great. I liked this one. It kept me engaged. I hardly rolled my eyes at anything, which is good. Usually if a movie isn't connecting with me, my notes would be full, and I had very minimal notes while watching this
Yeah,
one.
I think, what did you write? You only wrote...
I wrote McLean Nelson.
Yeah.
That just shows you how
actually
much
had
we
notes.
like this guy. I thought the cast was great. The story was unique and progressive, for Hallmark.
Of course.
While still being very wholesome and
It was.
lovely, and it was about love and family and finding out where you're from. I love all those kind of themes, right?
Yeah, it had some of my Christmas family tree vibes.
Yes, you said that while we were watching
But I
it.
think it
do see that.
connected better.
I thought Sarah Drew and Juan Pablo had effortless chemistry on screen. It was great. Not at first, but I saw how she began to warm up to him. It seemed like a very natural progression, which I liked.
Yeah, not at first because we actually got to see it blossom.
We did,
I
yeah.
liked the theme of falling in love with someone who possesses qualities you already love. Like, as it happened here with Amelia and TJ, like seeing her daughter's cute quirks like come out in TJ made for
She's
like
clumsy
an
and he's
easy
clumsy
connection.
and-
Yeah,
yeah.
just all the little things and even allergies and stuff like that.
Allergies. Also the skills, like the
Well, yeah, obviously.
being a musician, right? Yeah. I got emotional when Ruby kept listening to her dad's voice recording over and over again in her room, and Amelia was just like listening outside the door and kind of like, oh, man, I gotta do this. I gotta do this for her. I got a little emotional.
Yeah, it
there.
was very cute. I mean, I actually got emotional a few times.
Yeah.
But most of it was from Juan Pablo's performance. For whatever reason, when he got all like soft and like, I wanted to be a dad, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, wow, nice. So yeah, I liked this one. I wasn't over the moon about it. I liked it. I think the whole scenario unfolded a little bit too perfectly for me, a little bit of a neatly wound up package. I'm not really like, I've been noticing that in a lot of movies
come on,
lately.
That's
but
like,
I
that's like
enjoyed
a Hallmark movie trait.
No, I know. But
if you can still do it and make the movie like
but they've
work,
already
I think
taken
it's
such a progressive approach, a progressive story. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It would have been nice to maybe see a little bit of a harder time to either find the donor, or everything just like unfolded so smoothly. But you know what I mean? Like just some sort of hurdle. But there was no hurdle. The conflict wasn't. There wasn't enough conflict.
You know.
I don't know about that. That was my only qualm with this one. But you know what? It was a great way to end off Spring into Love.
Is spring strong? Strong?
It's done. We're done with spring.
All right.
Yeah.
Why don't we get your performances?
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Sarah here. She played a caring mom with childhood trauma very convincingly, and in not an overly dramatic or melodramatic way. She had a great character arc, and you know, I saw that she was able to grow and slowly overcome her past. I thought she was very natural. I just thought she was great. She was my standout.
She did come out of her shell a little bit, but
I liked her.
For anybody in the film, she annoyed me the most. Because,
no, the mother?
Yeah, because she was just like constantly like PTSD, daddy issues. I was like, okay, relax.
See, I thought she played it evenly.
She
there
did.
was enough.
She did,
trauma,
but she freaked out at least 5 times
there.
in the movie. I think it was a little much.
Oh, see, I disagree.
She lost her shit like 3 times before we even met TJ.
Well, she had a traumatic childhood. In fact, in spite of having that traumatic childhood, I thought she didn't freak out as much as I would have expected her to.
I think her actions of like, no, I'm not going to ever have a man and just like freak and give some sperm. Like, I think it was way overblown. I think like,
it did bother me.
Your dad was kind of sketchy, and like that's what, like, you know.
Well, the dad left.
He left and still came back
was
around
sporadic
and stuff.
throughout her life.
It's not like he was never there. But yeah,
it didn't bother me. Okay, it didn't bother me. Normally, stuff like that would bother me.
I mean,
but I thought she played it so well.
She did play well, and I did like when she came. You know,
she had a good character arc. I liked her. She came around. Anyway, I will say that Corabella, the little girl, is fantastic as Ruby in this film. She's sweet. She's kind of spunky. Every time she comes on screen, I was never worried that we were going to get some cringy child actor, because she was a great performer. She did a great job. She was very believable. She was sweet. It looked like she was genuinely so happy to see TJ on the screen as her dad.
I mean, she literally jumped on him every time.
Yeah, just
and like,
elation.
you know, in fairness, they gave her a couple kid cringe lines, and she still delivered them fine.
She's so great.
And I would have to say that actually Corabella is my standout.
Oh, nice.
I mean, she's just so adorable, and like I enjoyed watching her light up the screen like every single time she was on it. And she didn't get annoying.
Loved her braces, by the way. That was a great detail.
Well, she also reminded me of this cute picture of you and your little.
Oh no!
So
the braces one is hideous.
The braces one is bad. Maybe
I'll
plaster it.
The gaps in my teeth. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. But I thought both leads were great.
They were.
And also the performance by Emilia's friend, business partner, played by Kaylee McCormick. She was pretty good.
Everyone was great. Everyone was really good. Yeah.
Solid. Why don't we head on down to Nit Picky, Hit Picky?
Yeah, we have a few here. Nit. I think some of the guitar scenes were a little cringe, especially if it was clear that he wasn't actually playing. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that stuff is always cringe.
It always is,
But actually,
I know.
I thought they did a pretty good job with this one in terms of like, you know, the setups, and like I thought it was kind of funny that he had like the most metal rig behind him when he was recording the acoustic part. Also, like a Mesa Boogie product placement, which is super weird.
Yeah, you picked up on that.
The last name I was expecting to see.
I don't know, the shred face thing was a little, okay,
no, but that's valid. I mean, that's definitely something you'd share with a kid, and like kind of making, you know, that into their bond. No, that was a total win. And on that note, hits, like the guitar stuff, like I loved that they, you know, Ruby knew her.
Yeah.
And she mentioned Johnny Marr from the Smiths, which
that was good.
May be a little unbelievable. Like how other than if your mom didn't teach you, like how
would she know?
You, like I don't.
No
I
older
didn't even know the
siblings.
Smiths.
Yeah.
And talking about the baby Taylor, for the record, I hate Taylor guitars, and I'm really over Taylor Swift. But
we'll get to that.
It was necessary for them to do that.
Okay, Nit. Donor rights. Okay, like I know this is like interjecting a bit of reality into a Hallmark movie, but do they exist? They seemed, like she seemed to have, and this was my overall issue with the film, just a small qualm. Everything, like, just like unfolded very calmly and smoothly. To find a family member very quickly without any hurdles.
Well, no, the thing is,
imagine someone showing up on your doorstep and you were a donor and you wanted to remain anonymous.
Yeah, but that happens now. There's literally a Bill Murray movie about it 15 years ago, right?
It probably wouldn't end well in the real world.
Well, it probably hasn't in a lot of cases, but the age of DNA tests was like a little loophole because all these people were able to be found as long as they or someone related to them did a test as well. It's like when you were donating sperm in the 90s, there was no DNA tests that you could apply
I just
for.
think if that were to happen in real life, it wouldn't go as smoothly. There would be some sort of hurdle to overcome.
Again, Hallmark.
It's just so easy. I know. I need to let go. Nit. Okay, I could have done without all the Taylor Swift references. I think there were about 5 mentions of her, plus her silhouette on the lunchbox. I get it. She is the zeitgeist of the time, but we know that. We don't need to be reminded of that. She's already everywhere, everything all at once. I'm tired of it.
I generally agree, but in this movie, she was the most necessary, and I think I could have done without it in every other movie. Not this
I could have done it with every other movie, including this one. I'm done with her.
I don't think it's just gonna get worse.
I hope it stops eventually. People grow up.
Until they don't.
Hit.
Oh yeah, I love that there was 2 occasions in this movie where people got proper chewed out, one by Amelia to TJ in the hall.
Because I had my phone turned off because I was here already setting up for the presentation.
And another from Amelia's business partner.
And let's stop with the waffling and self-doubt. Honestly, it's getting boring. And don't think that I don't know that all this moping is about TJ.
That was a good scene.
I know, people need to be both of them are being idiots.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Mom, why don't we head to the Hallmark report card?
Let's do it. Promotion or deadline? No.
Career-driven leads.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, for sure.
For her especially. I mean, him too, rock star. Yeah. A big misunderstanding. I'm gonna say no. No.
Change of heart.
Yes. Someone gets dumped, fired, dies, quits. No. Does he get dumped by her?
No.
No, not really. No, she just gets scared and leaves the gig early.
Second romance subplot.
No. Proposal or wedding?
Negatory.
No.
Travel issues.
No. Lots of no's for this one.
Well, it was a different kind of movie.
It was.
Right?
It was different. Yeah. Selling the house business or farm. We did have a farm here.
But no.
An estate.
Well, they bought a new one actually.
The Cruz family farm.
That's a sort of a new thing. It's let's buy a new acreage.
They were definitely well off.
Yeah, everybody had farms. It's fine.
Very well off, rich family. No wonder he can go be a rock star.
Salsa. Big city to small town transition.
No. I don't think so. They were always in that town, right?
Yeah.
Utah? I think it was in Utah.
Was it?
Yeah. The Almost Kiss? No.
No, they just went in for it.
They went
There's a bunch. There's 4.
Was there?
Oh yeah, we should have busted out the kiss count.
Oh my god. I didn't count that many kisses, to be honest.
I thought it was, there was kind of, it was 2 sections and they just doubled up.
I think there was only 2, to be honest. Mad Dash. Yes, she runs after him.
I mean, he also ran to the school earlier, so
that's true. There's
double
2 Mad Dashes.
It was good. And you got this.
Yes.
Yes, but we didn't realize this. Thank you, Dan. And it was in this poster in the background.
Amazing. No bigger way to say it.
Definitely counts. So, did this hit or miss the Hallmark for you?
This was a hit. It was a good way to wrap up spring into love, considering it wasn't that great this year, to be honest.
Boring.
So I enjoyed this one. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I thought it was great. And I also give it a hit.
Nice. Bye-bye, spring.
Bye, spring.
Come
bring on
summer.
summer.
We're
I need
ready.
to get plants going. Let us know what you thought. Did it hit or miss the Hallmark for you?
Let us know in the comments below. We will be back with one or both.
We're gonna catch up and at least do Niagara.
One.
I don't know.
At least Niagara.
Quite honestly, if I'm being honest, the whatever movie with all the L's kind of seemed like it should have been on Movies and Mysteries. So maybe we'll leave that for we'll leave that for a watch along or something else because we need to catch up.
We didn't really like that one anyway.
Eventually,
to be honest.
Spoiler.
We don't really want to bash movies.
No, but we'll get to Niagara.
Yeah, we will. That was a fun one.
Okay.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
If you haven't already.
And we will see you very soon.
Until next episode.
Bye.
Bye.